of Flosstube. I'm Terri.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, May 13th, and this is Flosstube number 63.
Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
We got a lot to go over today.
Oh, do we ever.
Yeah.
It is halfway through May, which means we're doing Maynia. Mm-hmm. We've got a lot to show you there. We've got a big shop update.
Huge,
let's get on into it. Let's just go for it.
Announcement. We have a nice announcement.
We do.
You want to say what you've been up to?
Oh, just Jim had his surgery on his shoulder. He had that May 5th. So things went really well. He's recovering really well, doing everything he needs to. But he's finally getting out and about, doing some normal things, and I think that's helping.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been working on our website and getting closer. We had it up actually for 24 hours and then had to take it down because our quantities, our inventory was not syncing.
Yeah,
so.
The integration was all screwed up on our inventory.
Yeah, so.
But believe it or not, that's not the big announcement.
No, that's not. But while we're talking about that, I do want to say if you guys want to keep track, hopefully it'll be up before the next video in 2 weeks. But if you keep an eye on it, if you guys would help us out, look at it, find any idiosyncrasies in it.
Yep.
Maybe buy a couple of things, make sure everything's working right. Have patience with us because of all the people that we trust to help us out, it's you guys.
Yes. And we're not avid website designers by any means, so we will take any constructive criticism out there.
Definitely.
So we greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay. Go right on into it.
The announcement?
Yes.
Okay. We have been working with Susan from Sweet Wing Studios, who, even though I cannot say her name right all the time, she still likes us.
Hi, Susan.
So, she has been working with us to do a shop exclusive. So, here it is. Here's the big reveal. It is called Home Sweet Home. It is PDF only. And you can find that in our Etsy store.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And as soon as we go live with the website, it'll be on there as well. But
it should be right up under new releases. Otherwise, you can find it if you just do a search for, it's My Home Sweet Home or PDF.
Yep.
So it should pop up that way.
Yep.
So,
and she stitched this herself. Model stitched by her. Looks fantastic. You'll see a note here in the pattern, but she actually did half stitches for the flag.
To make it look more antique-y.
Yep, exactly. So, oh, Susan, it looks amazing.
Yes.
I'm so excited about it.
We are beyond thrilled. We cannot express how thrilled we are.
Yes.
So.
And since we don't officially have it in our Maynia plans, we did figure out when we're going to start it.
Right. So June 14th, after Maynia, is Flag Day, and it is also my birthday. So we are going to start it. We're both starting it on June 14th.
Yep. Flag Day, Mom's birthday.
Yay.
It's just a perfect day to start it.
Maybe that's why I like flags so much.
Maybe.
Maybe I just love America.
Maybe.
Speaking of which, we both decided to wear the same shirt today, and you can't even see it because we're hunched over. It looks better on her than it does me.
Anyway, on that note, we have some questions. So we wanted to, this is an older question, but we wanted to bring it back up. So Stacy's Creative Corner had asked us last video if there was a link to the Sub Rosa free patriotic strawberry pattern. At that time, we did not have a link, but...
It was sent to us. Do you remember who sent it?
No, because you only just told me we had a link.
Okay. I should have looked it up. I'm sorry. Let's pop her name down below because I think it's very important that she give us this information, that we acknowledge her.
Okay.
She did some research and found the link to Sub Rosa's Patriotic Strawberry. It's not exactly the same one that I showed, but it is so similar.
Mm-hmm.
And she did make a comment that if you look further down that you would find the one that I showed, but I never could find it. So,
yep.
So, do you want to put that in the description box below, or do you want to put that on the screen, the link?
Probably put it in the description box.
Okay, so check out the description box.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Next question. We had from Tracy, will you be getting the late October and fig tree range fruit cocktail in your shop?
Probably cocktail, I don't know.
Probably cocktail. So at this point in time, we don't have Moda fabrics because we have to have a website in order to get Moda fabrics. So that's another big push for our website. We are working on that. We can purchase anything in stock. Short answer, though, is at this point, no, we don't have any. If it's in stock, we'll absolutely look at it, but that's to be determined.
Most of the stuff that they have in stock is older stuff or not the desired new releases, so
yeah,
it's very hard for us to...
Those big designers just sell out very fast. Absolutely. So then the next question came from Deborah. She said, what do the initials OHT on Terry's t-shirt last week stand for?
That is a great question, and it stands for Operation Hat Trick. I'm so glad you asked that. I'm actually looking up the information now because I would like to read a little bit to you. The founder of it, and I don't have his name right now, was listening to a radio station, and he was listening to a trivia contest, and the question was posed, what do returning soldiers, injured soldiers from the war want most? And it was hats to cover
injuries and scars and surgeries.
So he came up with Operation Hat Trick. And since then, a lot of the collegiate and high school sports apparel have taken this on. So if you purchase any shirt or item of clothing, hats, anything that has OHT on it, a portion of the funds get donated back to Operation Hat Trick.
Yes.
So I would definitely suggest looking that up. And I think I pretty much just summarized it, so I don't really have to read it. But Jamie will link it below the website. Please check it out. And if you find anything, any apparel that has OHT on it, I encourage you to purchase it.
Absolutely.
It helps the military, the injured military, the wounded.
For visible and non-visible injuries.
Right.
So keep that in mind. You said Operation Hat Trick.
Yeah.
Okay. I will link that below. And then the last question we had is from the Domesticated Stitcher. Jamie, would you be open to doing a house tour, especially for your viewers who are into DIY? That's a good question, and that would be really good to do. Now, I'm not necessarily, my house is not spot clean, so there's some hurdles I have to get over in order to do that, but I could potentially do some little amounts of stuff. I do have some of the original pictures of the kitchen, and I can always show what it looks like now.
Yeah.
What I'm living in right now.
Or just wait until some of it gets put together.
I don't remember if I talked about that. I think I did mention this last time, but Jim put in 2 beams in the last month or so before his surgery.
Yeah, you did talk about it.
The kitchen looks so much more open.
Yeah,
and
it's great.
I love it.
Did some drywall work.
Yes. But we did learn, so we have a skylight in our dining room. And we learned that, those days when you're tired, your head hurts, you just want to close off everything and sit in the dark. You can't. Nope.
Okay. Shall we get into show and tell?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we've been working on Maynia. We've had how many days since the last video? 14?
Yes.
So I will
12. Today's the 13th.
Okay. I'll show one, and then I'll have Jamie show one, and then I'll show one.
Are you okay if I show my 2 non-Maynia stuff real
Absolutely.
quick? Okay. So, for a little bit of time, I did work on my May Cottage, Country Cottage Needleworks. This is the last one in the series. Didn't get much done, but progress is still progress. I'm doing it on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco.
That will be the theme for today's show. Didn't get much done, but progress is progress.
Yes. So then I also, Carol, worked on my Temperature Quaker Stitching Mommy by Stitching Mommy. And what I'm telling myself is anytime I work on this, I want to get at least 7 done each day. That'll at least keep me not getting any farther behind. So I'm doing this on 32 count Lugana Nantucket. Nantucket. From Color and Cotton. And I finished up January and just started a little bit on February. The phone is so much farther away. Okay, those are my non-Maynia starts or works. whips.
So as far as Maynia, I tried, but every day it was like work was crazy and, life. So I didn't get a lot done, but I did get a start on every day. Except one, I did have to scrap one day.
Yeah. Well, this is always a busy time of year for anybody. Yeah. For the most part, for everybody.
And then some of them I just didn't want to stop.
Yeah. I had that too.
That was most of them. But anyway, Stand Tall, Southern Stitch Co. I love this one. Been dying to start it. And I am doing this on some sort of a vintage country mocha. 32 count.
You have an extra needle in there.
Yep. Because I didn't want to put this one down. I had it.
Get closer. Told you it's far away.
Oh, why is it so far away?
Because you wanted to see more of the shirt. My first one was Flag of Stars by Bank Creek. Now, it comes with, it's a little kit, so it comes with the pearl cotton. And
why are you so short? That's the problem.
I'm always short.
Can you raise up a little bit?
Raise me up. Hi, I'm taller.
That's better. It looks so gargantuan now.
So it does come with pearl cotton. I tried it. I did try it. I promise I tried it. Was not a huge fan of it. So I switched it to DMC. And it's just their standard DMC colors. And I'm doing this on 14 count driftwood Ada that I had in my stash. So.
Not only did she try it, but she handed it to me and said, "Here, you try this.
See what you think."
Like, no, I don't like it.
Not fans.
But I don't necessarily like stitching with 2 strands of thread or floss, although I do it. But
well, pearl
like
cotton's one.
I know,
but
it's fat.
It is fat, yeah.
It's like coloring with fat crayons.
That is accurate.
Okay. My next one is The Witch Next Door by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I'm doing this on 40 count, Days Gone by Silk Weaver. And this is a great Halloween-y looking piece. But that's what I got. Not terribly fried to it. And look at this piece of fabric. That's going to be sweet.
Mm-hmm. And I also worked on The Witch Next Door. I'm doing mine on 32 count Stoneware by Color and Cotton. And I started in the middle and just got a little bit of the window and the bunting. I've learned I don't like to start on the big houses. That's what I've learned.
Really?
I like to stitch them. I'm good with it, but I have to do some of the smaller stuff first to feel like I've actually done something.
The houses go really fast for me. Next I worked on Scattered Seed Samplings Spring Gathering by Scattered Seed Samplings. And I'm doing this on 32 count Color and Cotton Bellini. And I did change a couple of the flosses. Oh, there's my start.
I think that's sideways.
There's my start. I think that's his little paw.
I think you're right. So my third day was I Love Fall Most of All by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. I did change the colors, kind of spruced it up for me a little bit. I'm doing this one on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha, and it is just a dream to stitch on.
Wow, that's really light.
It is. It's blowing out a little bit, but you can see the white flowers. Now, that's just an outline. They will be filled in. So I'm okay with it not showing up terribly well. But I love stitching on it. I don't know why. I love it. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, yeah. I'm also doing another Scattered Seed Samplings Spring Messenger Pen Keep. This is on 32 count Picture This Plus Fawn. And I changed, did I change this color? Yes, I changed all the colors in this.
You just did a stash dive, right?
Yeah. So I just worked on the circle. Didn't even get it completed.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah.
That is a lot. That's a really pretty color for that. I had fun with this. I did work on this one a few times, so not just day 4. But this is the Mandala German Shepherd by Awesome Pattern Studio. I'm doing it on 14 count Cypress by Fiber on a Whim. And that's where I'm at right now. Mom, would you mind holding that up for me? I am using called for DMCs. So, this is the bridge of his nose. That's his nose, and then his upper lip. It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's cool.
The colors will look better, I promise.
Yeah, because they're pretty orange now. It's kind of weird. New York Dreamer freshly baked apple pie. And I'm doing this on 32 count. Color and cotton papyrus. Papyrus.
I think.
Have you ever had one of those days where nothing goes right? When you're trying to stitch? Nothing goes right.
Life.
My floss kept tangling. Over and over and over again. I was about ready to throw it across the room. As a matter of fact, something did end up across the room, but not like a stitching.
On that note,
since it was getting so tangled up, I just decided to do it with one floss. And it's 32 count, so I usually don't do that. I only do that on 36 or above. But the green looked good. And then I got onto the red and then the yellow, and it looked kind of sparse. But you know what? It is what it is, and it wasn't tangling, and there it is.
I like it. I really like that. Can I see that?
Mm-hmm. It's just a little light, but it's going to be cute, I think.
Yeah. I like that. My day 5 is Waxing Moon Designs, Haunted House Trio. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do all 3 in a row. I haven't quite figured out the logistics. I was planning to only do one border around all 3, but I still haven't quite figured it out. I'm doing mine on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana, and this is just the riff on that first one. Turns out when you have surgery at 5 o'clock in the morning, so technically it was at 7 o'clock in the morning, but we got there at 5:30. I'm just too tired. I'm not doing anything that early.
Yeah. Is that the one you worked on then?
It is.
Take it.
You look tiny now.
I feel like I'm leaning over the table.
Well, you are. Because you do.
Well, you can go down a bit.
I'm actually sitting up normal today. Normally I hunched over too, so.
So let's sit up. Mill Hill Sunflower Bouquet is my next one. And this one was fun. I didn't want to put this one down. I'm doing this on 28 count lamb's wool. That's going to be a little... And that is just an extra string that I have in the back. And this is the top. I had to put a T here for top.
Not for Terry.
Not for Terry. But that one's turning out cute.
So, Jim always calls Mom TV. So, Mom sent me a message the other day, and it was just one of those messages that, you know, if you don't proofread, it doesn't always come out right.
I was voice texting.
So, I was reading it, and Mom rereads it to herself. She's like, how did you even understand that? I'm like, well,
But this was hours later when I reread it, and it's like, what was I even saying?
I'm like, I speak Tiwi. I do.
Correct me up.
So your T for Tiwi. So speaking of another giant house, here's Plum Street Samplers, Miss Bingley's Library. And I'm doing mine slightly different. So same 4 colors. But I am doing mine on... I don't have it written down. Nice. And there it is. I believe it's like 32 or 28 count dark cobblestone Lugana. It's very pretty. Mm-hmm. And I think that White House is really going to pop.
I think so. That is very pretty fabric.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. And my next one is supposed to be your next one.
How'd you get off?
It didn't.
Oh, well, you...
Oh, that was that day I missed one.
Yeah, you missed one. But, so here, let me show this.
Yeah, you show yours.
Okay, so then Plum Street Samplers, School Tidings. This is one where she actually calls for 1 thread on 32 count. So just like Mom was talking about. Just trying to get a white back. And it's turning out great. I've been wanting to start this one forever. I'm so glad I finally did.
That's nice. You got a lot done.
Thanks. I'm doing this on 32 count Winter's Brew by R&R. So you're just telling me you really like linen, Lakeside linens.
That one piece that I was working on is really nice, and I haven't worked on enough to know if I really like it. But
Yep, I love R&R. There's something about it I just love. It's fun.
Okay,
that's all there is to it.
Okay, are you doing that in hand or in a hoop?
No, in a hoop.
Okay.
I've learned with linen, it just has to be in the hoop.
Yeah, me too. The next one is the one that we're doing together. It's Waxing Moon Designs Autumn Blessing.
I just realized you started in the same spot I did. It
Real?
didn't even dawn on me.
I'm doing mine on 32 count Renaissance by Color and Cotton. And that's what I got.
That's the start of this leaf.
That's it.
I am doing mine on 28 count Winter Woolens Lugana. And I started in the same spot. Got a little bit more of a leaf done. I can't wait though. That's going to be a fun one. That's the way it is with all of these. I want to get back to all of them.
I know. And that's why we started. I mean, like you said, we don't give ourselves permission to start new ones. So that's what Maynia is for us. Even though we don't get a lot done, we're starting them.
Yep.
And then we can go back to an easier. The next one we're both doing together, and that is Prairie Schooler, Christmas Eve.
This one's smaller than I expected.
Yeah. And I'm doing mine on 32 count Heirloom Lace by Color and Cotton. There she be.
The rungs of the sleigh.
Yep.
And then I'm doing mine on 32 count Eggnog by Color and Cotton. And I have a foot, part of a sleigh, some harnesses, and the border. I was just working my way over and down so then I can get some structure in here.
I think it's hilarious how I'm always giving you a hard time about your small starts and how you don't seem to do much on a pattern. You've done more on every one of them than I have so far.
Just wait. There's a few in here. You just wait.
Okay, my next one is Hilda Boo and Sunflowers 2 by Brenda Gervais.
Oh, we both did which ones on this one?
Which ones?
Which ones?
Which ones?
Which you win? Which ones?
I'm doing mine on 36 count 18th century Blackbird Linen by R&R Reproductions.
Called for fabric.
That is called for. I'm doing everything called for on this one, which is unusual for me.
But it's Brenda, so
It's Brenda, yeah. What's that?
This is where, so I officially went back to work at this point in time. And you can see it in my stitching. Had to throw this into my Maynia plans. Was not originally planned for. This is Bobby G Designs Wicked Witch. I'm doing mine on 28 count Black Jobelin. And it's going to be hard to see this. See if I can do this without getting it blown out. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it.
It's hard to see.
So I'm going to have to blow it out here for a second. And it's even a blended one, and it's blended with black. It was a bit of a struggle for me that first day.
Bobby G does use a lot of blended colors in her. Well, they're older patterns, so it was back in the day when you did a lot of blended stuff.
For shading and everything. Yeah. This is going to be fun, don't get me wrong. I just need a little bit better headspace. Like I said, it was my first day back at work.
And that's a hard color to do.
Start with.
Yeah, with a dark floss and a dark color.
Yeah.
I am doing Soul Sisters by Teresa Koget. And I'm doing this on 40 count Wood Smoke Lakeside Linen by Lakeside Linen. And I tried really hard to do a lot on this one. And I was actually upset that I didn't get more done. Because I wanted so badly to get this one done.
You got more than you think.
What I plan on doing on this one is taking out the sole and moving sisters up and then changing the hair color. And I'd like to give it to my sister for Christmas.
I think that'd be good.
And look how tiny it is. That's the entire width of this thing on 40 count.
Just to give you some perspective,
It is going to be small.
this is a half sheet of paper, so that this is 5.5 inches wide. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So speaking of my piece of paper, Manny D. Donna, The Good Life. I did a stash dive, so whatever I had at home. I'm doing it on 32 count corn silk linen by Color and Cotton.
It's a pretty color.
I'm just going to do this. Struggles. There you go. It's a yellowy, and I thought that was going to be pretty great. Yeah.
And it's called corn husk, right?
It is, yeah, corn husk. I couldn't pass it up.
And my final one that I worked on yesterday was the Gather In by Plum Street Samplers. Been wanting to start this one for a long time. I'm doing this on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha. And I got the bottom row of grass done, and then I popped over and did the side grass with some pumpkins. That way I could get a little bit of color into it.
Compared to me, same fabric, same everything as Mom. I got 3 pickets on my fence done. So
That's it. Okay.
we've got, we went ahead and picked the rest of our projects. We're not going to show those or talk about them, but just know they're going to be fun. And it'll be a surprise in 2 weeks when we come back and we can show them for you guys. What's yours today? Do you remember?
Mine today, that's what I thought. I was just looking at it. Oh, yeah. I did pull it out.
Yes. It's a good one.
It's a good one. I gotta get Jamie out of here so I can stitch. I will be working on Silver Creek Samplers Flying Lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And what's better is I'm doing this on 32 count Stoneware Lugana. Look at this color. This is by Color and Cotton.
That's the one I'm doing Miss Bingley's library
Is
on.
it? Oh.
No, not Miss Bingley's. Witchy Way. Or whatever. The Witch Next Door.
That is pretty.
It's going to be great.
Oh, I'm so excited about this one.
It's going to be great.
Now look at this. Look at this color. Don't you think that's going to be awesome?
Mm-hmm. You do. I know, like, you're asking them, but I think it's going to be great. And then I'm going to be working on Red, White, and Bloom by With Thy Needle and Thread. It's her series of, like, 5 patriotic pillows. There's 3 of them that I'm going to be doing, but just going to start one.
Did you bring it?
It's somewhere down there.
Hi.
That's what we have for stitching for what we worked on.
Just jumping ahead. We did have some giveaways last week, 2 weeks ago. And
Last video.
And we do have a few people that have not contacted us yet, so I just want to put out a reminder. Usually we don't do this, but this time I'm going to just remind you to contact us if you hear your name. If not, after this next video, we'll give them away to other people. So, Teresa Vaughn, Indy Quilter 1, Courtney Stitches, Please, and Sierra Osborne.
Yes.
So, watch the video 2 weeks ago and see what you won.
Flosstube number 62.
Yep.
And then reach out, get a hold of us. If you do send us an email and for some reason we don't answer, either send us another one or shoot us a Instagram message and just say, hey, sent this, because sometimes they do go to junk mail and we want to make sure and catch them.
Yeah. So, just that reminder.
I'm glad you did that.
Okay. Haul. Did you get anything?
No.
I got some quilting stuff. This was on sale. I can't pass it up. I got Teresa Kogut's a fat quarter pack of her Stitchy Birds, and I should have taken it out of the plastic.
Yeah, you
if I
should have.
didn't. I could real quick.
Then you'd be loud.
I know, and I won't do that. Jamie gave me the sweats earlier. She started rattling plastic, and I got irritated, and then I started sweating. You don't realize how sounds affect me.
You know, I gotta do what I can do.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you. Right here on screen.
It would be deserved. That is what we have for our main floss tube. Forgot where I was going with that, but plans wise,
just gonna continue to do Maynia for the
Maynia.
next 2 weeks.
Yep. Tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Yeah. What you gonna get me for Mother's Day?
My presents.
I want presents, not your presents.
Presents. We went to Crumble Cookie yesterday, and I'm addicted to that place right now. My hips don't appreciate it. My wallet doesn't appreciate it. But, oh, God, they are good cookies. We'll have to go get some ice cream, too.
Yes, I want ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm addicted to ice cream.
In a couple weeks, couple weekends, our next video is going to be on Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be good. That reminds me, Nate and Kay's wedding is that day, so we might have to film a day early or do it earlier in the day.
Okay.
So.
Well, it takes us so long to do videos, we might have to do it a day early.
That's true.
This started this morning. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep. We get together and we're like, oh, we gotta get that done. Let's do this. Let's have this conversation, and it's good stuff.
Okay, so if you were only here for the stitchy portion of the program, then that was it. We're glad you were here. Please like, subscribe. That's your line.
Yep.
Carry on.
If you're interested in our channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell too if you're interested in when we post a video. Like Mom said, like it. All of our information's in the description box, which is your line, so.
What's mine is yours. Follow me on Cornhusker State Stitcher on Instagram. Her at Jamie Mickelson on Instagram.
Yep.
Please leave a comment. That's the only way we can communicate with you and know you're out there. And it helps our algorithms.
And plus, we just like to communicate with you guys. Yeah. Is really what it comes down to. You guys are our stitchy friends, and we appreciate you and show the love.
A lot of times I'll just do a heart on the comment, but I've read every one of them, and I laugh at a lot of them. I love it. So, yeah. Please leave a comment.
Absolutely.
If you are here for the shop update, let's get into it. We have a lot to show you today.
We do. Today's a big shop update. I was, quote unquote, out sick, taking care of Jim, and Mom was in charge of ordering.
We have a lot. I had so much fun.
There's probably a reason I'm the one in charge of ordering.
Yeah, it could be.
Yep.
So,
for those who are not aware, we do have a cross-stitching quilting store, Heartland Quilt Stitch on Etsy. Our store name is actually Heartland Quilting and Stitching. We are working on the website, so soon that'll be coming your way. And take it away.
Okay.
We have tons of announcements, so let's start with that.
I'm not ready for that. Okay, so you threw me for a loop. Since I was in charge of ordering, I got something that I really wanted. Mm-hmm. The entire line of Weeks Dye Works floss. Mm-hmm. The entire line. It's not on Etsy yet, but we'll start getting it on this coming week, and slowly but surely we'll get it added.
Yep, absolutely. So
I'm so happy about that.
We will now have the entire line of Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works.
Yeah.
That's fun. It was really fun to open that box.
Oh, we have to show that?
Yep.
Oh, that's in this.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you just talk about it?
Well, because I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. You throw it in my face.
Okay, so
for people who place orders with us, we wrap your presents. We wrap your stuff and stick a little sprig of plastic lavender in there. At the end of the year, whoever has the most lavender, we will give you something. We don't know yet.
We haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah.
But we'll have a giveaway.
And one of our friends and customers and Flosstubies is saving hers, and she sent us a picture of it, and she is putting it, I can't remember what those little statues are called.
I can't remember either.
But we'll insert a picture of it, and it's so cute.
It is very cute. So for that, thank you so much, Maryland. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Did I say all that right?
Yeah.
I felt like I was stuttering around on that.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's typical.
Before we get into new product, I do want to talk about the block of the month. That is coming pretty soon. We were just talking about that. That's actually going to start shipping in 2 weeks.
Invoices go out on Monday.
So we did send out an email a couple weeks ago for you to verify your shipping address and make sure we got everything correct. There's a handful of people we have not heard back from. With that, in that introductory email, talks about each month and how much it's going to be in shipping. Invoices are going out by Monday, so I might even start sending them out this weekend.
Okay, yeah, I'll help.
Okay, sounds good.
It's my job.
It's my job. So they will be going out by Monday. Be sure to check your junk mail as well, just in case it goes to that. It will be coming from heartlandquilting@gmail.com. We'll be sending, and it will be coming via Shopify. So both of those things. If you don't get it, let us know. We can find another way to send you an invoice, but this is going to work the best for us. Then we'll start shipping on the 1st.
Yeah.
And then we'll just keep going.
What day is the first on?
It's like a Tuesday.
Okay.
Monday.
And
Wednesday.
like Jimmy was saying, we did send out those emails. We haven't heard from a few people. If you know that you've signed up for this block of the month, check your junk file if you have not gotten that email, because it's there.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I have to say about the block of the month.
All right.
Okay.
It's starting soon. I'm so excited.
We talked about our exclusive. So just a reminder, do you still have that picture close? Somewhere? PDF only. It'll be on Etsy. It is on Etsy currently. Cannot wait to start it. So thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate it.
And she put in there all the things that we love.
Pertain to us.
The flowers, the sunflowers, the American flag.
The country living.
Yes, red, white, and blue. Thank you. I'm so blown away by that.
I know. Oh my goodness. Last piece is this one. Unless I'm missing something. I mean, we have a ton of product.
Oh yeah, we're going to show product. Yeah, let's go for it.
So we have a sale currently going on in our Etsy store. It is for 10% off select items. So the bad news is that we're going to end that sale early.
It's been running for 2 weeks now. So
yes.
It's time to
it
end
is time. The good news is we're going to do a flash Mother's Day sale of the entire store with the exception of that exclusive for 15% off your each item. So.
And that will be the rest of today after this video and all day tomorrow.
Yes.
15% off.
Yes. So be sure to go check some things out. It'll be automatically discounted so you don't have to worry about putting in a code or anything.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm excited about that.
Let's show some.
So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so.
You want to start with those?
Sure. Jamie and I just got a wild hair and we made us some bags of our own. And we had some leftover fabric and we thought that we would just make you guys some bags. Mm-hmm. So they're nothing to write home about. But they're actually,
like them.
I mean, they're pretty good quality.
Don't sell us short.
I know, it's like when you make something yourself, it's like.
It's hard to, yeah.
It's hard to sell it. But.
Vinyl fronted bags.
Yeah, thank you.
It is a pretty standard size. It is the same bag that we've been making for ourselves for the last couple years. Mm. We do use By Annie's Soft and Stable in here for the batting.
So it's a very durable bag.
It is very durable.
And it doesn't collapse.
Yep. By Annie's vinyl on the front here. And
we're going to make a thread bed, but didn't get around to it.
So these will be up in our shop. By the time this video airs, they should be, right? Was that the plan?
Nah, it might be tomorrow.
Okay.
It might be Monday. If you're interested in them, just keep checking back.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we only have 5, so...
Plans to make more... Are you showing the backs?
I thought I did. I don't remember. Maybe we need to do a flash sale on these on Etsy. Maybe. Or on Instagram.
Oh.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. I know. That's why I don't think you're showing the backs.
Okay. That one, Claire's. Okay.
Yes, so I was wrong. They won't be up in our Etsy store by the end of today, which is okay. We've got plenty to do, but we will make sure and get those up.
We will try to get them up today, but...
And I would say we'll put something on our Instagram. That way, if you guys are interested, we let you guys know right away. That way it's not a mad dash to keep checking on it.
Yeah.
So with that, we have some new patterns.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we got our shipment in from Hands On Design. This is Day at the Beach, her Mad for Plaid series.
We won't be able to show the polar plunge because we sold out of them like immediately.
Yeah. We have more coming,
Yeah.
but...
Happy birthday, Hands On Design. This is so cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. And then her most recent one, A Classic Christmas. This reminds me a lot of her Cranberry Christmas.
Yeah. Then we got The Gardener, which is the number 6 in the Snowman Collector series by Cottage Garden Samplings. This one's actually really cute.
This one is cute. Yeah, I like this
I mean,
one.
they're all cute, but I really like this one.
I don't know if there's anybody else out there like this, but so with her series, I'm a huge Snowman fan. Huge. Her first one, The Needleworker, gorgeous pattern. And the next one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was really...
Was that the clown?
No, I thought the clown was the third one.
Okay.
Anyway, then the clown came out. I'm not a huge fan of the clowns. I really like this one. Yeah,
scary.
exactly. I really like this one, though.
For those people that are scared of clowns.
This was the Needlework Market exclusive by Pansy Patch Quilts. This is Stitcher's Retreat House. We did not pick it up while we were there, so we finally have it in stock. Summer Retreat House.
Okay, and then, excuse me, a Stitcher's Garden by Tiny Modernist. We did have this. We picked it up at Market, I believe, and we sold out right away, so we do have it in stock again.
It's really cute.
I love this one.
Then we got some Finally a Farm Girl.
Yeah, this is our first Finally a Farm Girl stuff.
Yep. Chrissy, we had to get some of your patterns. Witch Cauldrons Cafe.
So you guys all know that I don't like mice. So she's got her, is it the Matilda series or something that's got all the mice in it?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't ordered any. So I got these because I thought that they were safe. And I get them and it's like, oh no, they all have mice in them. Okay, Home is Coffee.
That one just, oh. I can't keep saying everything's cute, but
I know.
it is cute.
There's a little mouse.
When the Moon Whispers.
I like that one.
And this, it says on the pattern that you can get this at Hobby Lobby.
In the miniature section?
Yes. There's that.
All right. Another thing I'm super excited about. I purchased some Lady Duck Creates trims.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now starting to get some Lady Duck Create trims in. And we're just getting, I'm just going to hold up a few of them. We're getting some of the popular, well-rounded colors.
So this is the chenille.
So check them out on Etsy because we're not going to pull out every single one that we've gotten.
No, I don't want to pull out everyone, but I do want to show all the color. So we did get the same colors in her Rick Rack. She also has, what's this called? Her pom-poms and her chenille. So I'm just double checking to make sure that's all.
I was just going to hold them all up to show
okay.
colors, but I didn't want to pull out each one or hold each one up individually. So we got the mini pom-poms, we got the Rick Rack, and we got chenille. So different colors in all of those. So check them out.
Yes.
I think we
Just
got a
plain white?
good variety of popular colors that hopefully you can use.
Yes. These came in, I'm like, oh, I need to finish a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, but...
I'm really excited about getting that in. I've been wanting to get that in for a long time.
So since I've been home, I kind of made some more needle minders. So we have some more needle minders in the store. This one here. Oh, do you have your dime? By any chance? Well, let me just put it this way. We'll put pictures on Instagram, not Instagram, that other place we do it, Etsy, that shows you how big these are, or small for that matter.
So we have several new
needle
minders.
This one is kind of a pinky iridescent with gold inlay.
I love that one. And we had to restock because our sale has been on Notion, so a lot of these are going away. So we had to restock.
Absolutely. This is actually a little wooden one, so it's super light.
Yeah. And of course, all of them have the holes in them for your needle.
This is an iridescent heart.
And these are so much cuter in person than they are on video. Because I love that one. It didn't seem like it showed up very well. These little silver ones sell out very quickly for us.
I can't remember what that's called, but it's a famous something or another. Basically, if you're a New Orleans Saints fan, it's their symbol.
You shouldn't have said that because now we won't sell any of them.
Hey, I like them. Another iridescent one.
And then a little orange opaque.
Yeah, orange, not apple, goodness. Amber. Gem looking one.
Okay, that being said, I cannot put the description amber on anything on Etsy.
Oh, yeah.
And I cannot put Chanel cashmere on anything on Etsy because Etsy will take it off. So if you're looking at our cashmere products, I have in parentheses the product, not the color, or some wording to that.
The color, not the
material. Because they keep pulling it because they say that I am doing false advertisement because it's not actually Chanel. Well, it's like, I know because it's called the color.
The color's blue cashmere.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I went around with Etsy about that. So if you see that, that's why it looks kind of weird. But
And this is another super tiny one, but it's great. It's an iridescent, like black and blue.
And then the most colorful one. And it looks big, but these are really lightweight. That's got a lot of color in it. That's very pretty. So I'm going to focus close up.
And this
I
one,
love that.
oh my goodness. It's a little ghost. And it's glass. It's a glass bead.
But it's still lightweight.
Yeah.
And speaking of the ghost, we restocked our pumpkins too.
Yes.
And then just a little square turquoise greenish.
Clay button.
Yeah.
We do have a more green version of that too. So you'll see that.
Okay.
So those are our needle minders.
And fabric. I bought some fabric.
Is that what we're down to is fabric?
I think so. I feel like we're forgetting something, but
Okay, so bear with me. It's going to be slightly noisy for just a second.
I'll try not to sweat.
Don't freak out.
Don't rattle plastic.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is so exciting. Do you have a white piece of paper?
Pick any one of these. There you go. Have at it.
Okay.
I'm holding it up.
Oh, okay. This is a fabric flare, 28 count even weave, called Berkshire Hive. And this has the little hive materials on it. These are great for those Primrose Cottage stitches,
Yes.
bee things. They've got a ton of the Be Happy and whatever.
And it's very subtle, so which I think is really great.
This one I'm going to open it up because when you just see this little square, it kind of takes away from it. It looks like, ah. Fabric Flare 28 count, even weave, brown dyed effect.
So I would call it like a reddish brown.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. And some of this stuff we just wanted to see how it would sell, so we only got like a yard of it.
That would be really good for like a monochromatic design where you can let the fabric talk.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got something in my eye. There we go. Okay.
This is
25 count.
25 count.
Coral.
You speak, I'll hold it up.
Okay. Wow, that's excessively big.
Whoa!
This one's bright, but it's super cool. I'm just in love with 25 count right now.
Let me get it back where it needs to be.
I think the moral of the story is probably don't open it.
Don't open it all the way. I want everybody to get the full effect of it.
This one is 32 count pumpkin.
Get your Halloween on.
Here, I'm curious what these two look like together. Not together, but so you can see one is very clearly orange. This is very much a coral color. Next one.
Love this one.
18 count chestnut.
That's kind of a rich reddish brown.
Very much so. Okay. The next one is a 36 count Sahara Edinburgh linen.
Kind of a mustardy color.
It's exactly the color I would say. So this one I was going to do some research on, but I didn't. I forgot to. It's called 20 count raw linen Ada. So the linen could just be the material, not the weave.
It's
or the color.
A stiffer fabric, probably closer to a Ada fill on it, but has more of a linen look to it. If that makes any sense.
This next one is a 36 count dark cobblestones.
Oh,
So I'm doing the even weave version of this with my Miss Bingley's library.
oh, yeah. And that's very similar to what I'm doing flying lessons with.
Mm-hmm. Then we have a 36 count summer khaki. And I want to show these next to each other when you get a second.
Okay. And what is this? A linen?
This is, yeah, these are both linens.
Those are pretty.
Oh, those are great. Those are great. I might be a little biased, but I think
Yeah, we might be getting a little too excited about this fabric.
I like fabric.
I like fabric.
36 count agave linen. It's a really good, nice green. Actually, it's very similar to this green. This is called grace green.
And mossy green.
Okay, 32 count blue spruce linen.
I really think the fabric speaks for itself. I don't think I have to hold up the white, but
Sometimes.
just in case.
This is a 32 count linen by Fabric Flare called Snow on Aqua.
It's going to be cute for your winter stitching.
And it definitely has more of an aqua coloring than a light blue coloring.
And again, another good piece for Christmassy. Or wintry.
Yeah. 32 count petite point, blue and white.
Is it petite point or petit point?
Probably petty point. Pet it.
Pet it.
Pet it.
My shoulder's dying.
You wanted me to talk. This is 18 count Ada in the color navy. Great for like a midnight sky color.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mom decided to try these.
All right, you guys stand behind me on this. Tell Jamie I wasn't doing this for no reason.
So this is 46 count Bristol linen in the color antique white.
So it's just a little yellower than a white.
This next one is 46 count Bristol linen in the color raw. Or no color at all. So it's your standard raw color.
And this is just, it's a Zweigart fabric, and that they always put an orange on their salvage to show that it's Zweigart. But this is the way it's folded, so instead of unfolding it, that's what you're seeing.
That's a good point. And then...
Okay, guys.
The
Here
next one is 56 count Kingston and Cafe au lait.
I am actually going to try this. I don't know on what yet, but I'm going to try it.
And this is a linen.
I just have to get some stronger readers.
Then the next one is another 56 count in the color Pearl Gray. Very, very soft gray color.
Oh, so pretty. I'm so excited.
Is that everything?
I feel like we're forgetting something, but
my notes are all crossed off.
Can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Do you have anything on those notes over there?
Nope. Nope. Let me look, though. I already talked about all that.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll end it here then. We do have a Facebook and an Instagram for Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
Mm-hmm.
We'll link it below.
I will start linking the website. Even though it's not technically active, you'll still see that it's password protected. But as soon as it goes live, that link is going to work.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything else that we need to speak about? Like, subscribe.
Yeah.
You heard all that before if you've been with us since the beginning.
Yep.
We appreciate you sticking through all of this with us.
Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day out there to those guys. Sorry for anybody who doesn't have their mother with them. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky.
You are lucky. I'm lucky too.
On a happier note, the sun is out. It's beautiful. Let's end it.
Let's go stitch.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.